Ready, partner? You've got this, partner!
Equipment upgraded. Now's our chance.
Ready, partner?
This is just a simulation, but be on your guard. Equipment upgraded. Now's our chance. This is just a simulation, but be on your guard.
source for you. Keep at it! Here comes the toughest mecha. Time to go all out. I've activated a backup energy source for you. Keep at it!
That's mighty expensive.
Well, no one's forcing you to buy it.
What? Come on.
The Voynich Guild gets a cut of whatever I sell. Obviously, that's factored into the price.
Listen, I can tell this is something special.
I know it's something special, so I plan on...
Way we can both.
What are you implying?
Nod Cry is a big place. Sure.
Oh?
What would you say to working this out someplace else? Somewhere...
That means no guild protection either. What will I do if you run off without paying?
Considering the giant sword you've got handy, if anyone's getting robbed, it'd be me, don't you think?
Fine. Name a place. As a registered participant, though, I'm too close to the guild.
Smart.
Good. He took the bait. Let's go. shooting! Frontline guidance is up to you.
That's a move!
Can I just please? The mystery unravels. No more time. Can I just please? Oh, icicle. Fire support ready! Select the target! Switch to ground attack zone! Increase firepower! Nice! Good shooting! Mystery unravels. The sands of time got me.
Loose memory! Share my knowledge! A moonlit night for all! Shower me with praise! Time to shower! Mystery prince!
Careful! Hold out till fire support arrives.
Loose memory!
Fire support ready! Select the target!
things looking. Hey, you three!
Accessing booth operation logs. Analyzing.
I keep telling you, we don't.
I just wanted to have a look. What's wrong with that? Guys, serious. Here's the. I know you like building stuff, but that's a load of baloney, dumpster diver. Huh? You build a machine that can blast. I mean, at the end of the day, is there really that much difference between? That's not the point. Anyway. Yeah, I want to make some thwack and smack defense bots too. I get it. Your head's so full of ideas. Exactly. Well, you must have blueprints for the toys you. Really? It's Boss of the. Thank you so much, boss of the Clink Clank Cake. That was very thoughtful. Who are you, and what have you done with What's that supposed to mean? I'm a boss, aren't I? Oh, did that really just happen?
Previous records indicate that Aino has a 90.
Traveler. Paimon. That's our secondary goal. To put it in Mr. Flintz's work.
That sounds like some. Are you interested in these muskets? Since we're.
Oh, I'm well aware. I'm interested in this particular piece because it featured several Ratniki and a Fatui officer who fought.
The Fatui teamed up with the Lightkeeper?
That's not unusual. I've heard similar stories from our older members, but why would you sell a hero's firearm?
That's just how the rules work on our end. Whether it's a no-name sergeant like me or a renowned hero. The stuff that's usable that way, we can at least put it towards feeding the group.
Huh. I think I'm going to buy this musket, Mr. Flintz. Of course.
This person's been glaring daggers at me from behind.
What a coincidence.
Wait, really? I first encountered the humor and intelligence of Trendy's. The more I heard about your order, the more. So when I heard that the Nod Cry Trade Expo was being held again.
So what I'm getting.
Our orders won the expo rights several years in a row. A few of the other groups were looking to duke it out. So imagine they're.
Well, no one's made any trouble for me. Can I join?
We can't make trouble at the expo. Voynich Guild rule.
I see. All right, I'll be there.
Is he not?
Also, considering our smooth collaborations thus far, a word of advice for the guild. This guy has only been able to keep his head, but if there's one thing the treasure hoarder, so look after.
So this guy has been.
What do you think?
Not bad!
Barca!
Oh hey, traveler, Paimon. I was only out in this part of the world, even a homegrown...
Yes. And on that note, I should advise you that the prices are...
Not a problem. It's a price worth paying for a taste of home.
The whole batch? Oh, and Barca, since you're looking for a taste of home, have you
Yeah, I've tried it. It's pretty good. Besides, I wouldn't be able to buy any even if it was. We can't.
Oh, it's true.
Don't worry, I know it's not. If you find yourself at a loose end, come visit our base sometime. I'm gonna get the knights to make some cider out of these apples.
Generous as they say, Grandmaster.
Looks like you finally made.
Hey! So incompetent. Though I'll admit, I wasn't expecting to make my money back quite so. I'm planning on heading to Snezhnograd, actually. I hear they're running low on lots of supplies because of Project Stu. With any luck, maybe I'll have the
Well, good luck out there.
You came all this way to investigate me!
It's been a while. It's been a while. Winery? Or are you here as Owl?
Take your pick. Even Owl would take issue with people.
I understand. But please be assured that I would never pit the rules of the void. No faction exists in Nodcry that can impose their will on everyone. In any case, I only allowed this gentleman to sell his so-called
I see. So this isn't you. I'm guessing you learned a few of our winemaking techniques, then brewed your...
Hi.
I'll grant that your wine is a perfectly palatable product. But that alone tells me that I'll never need to worry about...
Leaving so soon? Can't I
Hey there! It sounded...
I'm...
That's a shame.
Next time you're back in Mondstadt, pay a visit to the Angel's Share.
See, Lolly, I've been told that the merchants here are all protected by the organ.
Do I have...
Oh, please! Granny!
Chaska!
It's a long story. Basically, a few members of the Flower Feather clan, pretty serious stuff. So I brought Seed.
Oh. Are you intending to try and stop me? Look, I'm not trying to be difficult. This is just a shard of a Wyeb pillar. And its power is...
About 800...
What?
Apparently, people outside of Natland don't know all that much about our culture. I didn't want to correct them, cause that way, I could drum up the...
Forget it. Since you asked me so nice...
Oh, thank you.
Oh, don't start thinking you're off the hook. Hey, it's Alice and Nicole!
Why, hello, traveler and Oh, quite the opposite. Nicole came up...
What sort of pricing?
Nicole came up with a delightful new pricing method recently.
Curious? Will allow me to explain. Instead of an amount of more, you collect courage, kindness. The key is to make people realize they don't have to be rich. With an excellent, kind of like a Sealy guiding intrepid adventure. Not for me. We didn't sell much Hex and Zircle gear this time at all. At this point, I'll have to whip out some Samara specialties just to break even. Wait, you're saying our gifts didn't reach that many people? I'm saying we made diddly squat.
It might not have made much, but this has been quite a fun little experiment. To make it up to you, all the
It's almost time for the... Finally got time to relax. Yeah, thanks to you.
Sorry, but I've got a problem.
Same here.
Someone made off with a batch of my goods using the goods first, pay later method. I thought the guild was the guarantor, but then I went to redeem my money and... no dice.
The same thing happened to me. Goods first, pay later. That convenience is for exhibitors only.
The buyer did have guild-supplied certificate.
In that case, he's one of you.
The person I talked to was a tall...
The one who bought from me was a... Wait, so... Miss Yehoda, we need help! Ati went into town a while back. What? Why would he... He wanted to use the mora we got from our exhibit to buy everyone a little... Gods, this kid! Yeah, he's our older brother. Oh, okay. Let's not panic. Remember those people who targeted Ati a while back? I'm sorry. Oh, should we rescue Ati first? But not Christ, you. Oh, come on, Yehoda, come on. You promised. Looks like you're down to your last option, dumpster dive. Oh, right.
Clank Clank Crisis Control Switch awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Oh! Activating the switch gives you temporary control. Robots and not cry. But it won't last long, so in that case, let's... All units, advance to rest... Miss...
Orders received.
Sorry.
If anyone should be apologizing, it's those awful people who
They stole my expo certificate.
Let's just fuck inventory complete.
See? Told ya! With the Clink Clan Crisis with so many bots around, we didn't have to choose between the rescue and getting the good. I know. These kids call me boss, and as their boss, it's my job to protect them. No way I'm letting them.
Thanks, but
I know who's a great person to have. To be honest, I could hug you right now. But I think I'll have that. Oh, right! I owe you a hot dog, don't I?
Not be so frightened.
The match is about to begin. Please, get ready. Aino has suggested making Krumkake-shaped energy blocks for the defense bots. However, the chances of her accidentally consuming one would increase by 80%. The match is about to begin. Please, get ready. Ino has suggested making Krumkake-shaped energy blocks for the defense bots. However, the chances of her accidentally consuming one would increase by 80%. Traveler's defenses have been breached. I am quite good at this. I will be your opponent during training mode. Ino has suggested making Krumkake-shaped energy blocks for the defense bots. However, the chances of her accidentally consuming one would increase by 80%.
Traveler's defenses have been breached. I am quite good at this. Traveler victory imminent. Greatly increasing value of malice parameter. I will be your opponent during training mode. Aino has suggested making Krumkake-shaped energy blocks for the defense bots. However, the chances of her accidentally consuming one would increase by 80%. Traveler's defensive Traveler victory imminent. Greatly increasing value of malice parameter. I will be your opponent during training mode. The match is about to begin. Please, get ready. Traveler's defenses have been breached. I am quite good at this. Ha, ha. As long as I do not attack, I cannot be defeated. Victory imminent, greatly increasing value of malice parameter. The match is about to begin. Please, get ready. Traveler's defenses have been breached. I am quite good at this. I will be your opponent during training mode. I will be your opponent during training mode.
The match is about to begin. Please, get ready. I will be your opponent during training mode. As long as I do not attack, I cannot be defeated. Traveler victory imminent. Greatly increasing value of malice parameter. Traveler's defenses have been breached. I am quite at this. The match is about to begin. Please, get ready. The match is about to begin. Please, get ready. I will be your opponent during training mode. Traveler's defenses have been breached. I am quite good at this. As long as I do not attack, I cannot be defeated. Traveler victory imminent. Greatly increasing value of malice parameter.
The final round begins. Time to go all out. Activating analysis module. Learning the traveler's operational logic. If successful, this will increase our efficiency by at least 179%. Calculating efficiency of commands. 3 times higher than standard. The assault will continue. Please remain vigilant. Flower's defenses have been breached. I am quite good at this. This will be my final attack. Ha, ha, ha.
Captain Beto's hook was what got him in the end, huh? Oh, I didn't get a chance to show off how convincing I can be.
This isn't tabletop fruit, Navia. In real life, persuasion takes a lot.
I brought a product tailor-made for Fontaine because I thought the group's activities were limited. Turns out, we're dealing with an international crime ring. So I suppose it makes sense that Captain Beto's bait was more enticing.
We wouldn't have gotten far without your intel either. Gotta ask, though.
I read their file. Nothing's up when it comes down to it. They'd see the protection the Expo provides as just more red tape. Something to work around rather than with. Just like the—
So, we meet up with this guy?
No. The person we're meeting is just an underling sent to scout the situation. We're after and after observing the situation over the past 2 days, it's clear they have— if something happens to our point of contact, those agents will scatter to spread—
In that?
We have to get the jump on them all at once, and use them to get intel on our real target before he—
Forgive me for pointing out the obvious, though. We have nowhere near enough personnel for that.
Let me guess. You'd rather follow this deal through to the end to lure out the real— The problem is, in my experience, that person would never show their face for—
I can work around that.
But so, you're planning to trail the person picking up the goods. I suppose that could lead— Aren't you worried about putting something that dangerous?
We can control how dangerous it is. But if we followed your plan, could we really guarantee—
You're telling me
You're telling me that you—
You're telling me you really have a way to—
Search and seizure operation in Nodcry?
Are they?
They're both experts in this sort of thing.
Don't worry. I think they're getting—
A successful collaboration requires trust. So how about this? I'll meet up with the underling as planned and stall him as long as—
Yes, I appreciate the trust.
See?
Traveler, you should come with me to meet the buyer.
The Traveler is kind of a—
Then, you can serve as backup. Remain hidden, and on the off chance he tries anything, it'll be two again.
Ha!
Best I can do is shave off the amount the guild was going to take.
You're a tough...
Depends on what you need. You don't...
Yes, but there are a lot of eyes.
That might be tricky. If you...
sorry.
Ah, I'm guessing the port of arrival is where you resell the goods? Most of the weapons have come in through Yulong Wharf or Lumiduce Harbor, so that seems to check out.
What are you trying to...
Nothing. Just connecting some dots. I think we're done here.
Out of the way!
It's one of the undercover...
The captain of the Special Patrol will...
One just popped up. Looks like the one on... There are children around. Trying to... No, not this way. Had enough? Then turn around! Out of steam yet? 'Cause I can do this all day! Is still attached. And if you want to keep it that way...
A special patrol uniform. You think bringing me in is enough?
5 at the port, 10 on the outskirts of Nasha Town, 3 near the plaza. Factoring in you, save the best for...
How did you... Don't even think...
Well done, everyone. We appreciate the assist. The boss sends her thanks.
It was an honor. Without the Spina's help...
What? I needed to make you seem intimidating to get these local...
Yeah, I know. But hearing you call me boss... Wow! Navia is something else!
Well, that explains your confidence. I had no idea the Spina...
No trade expo rules were broken either. Even if Nefer saw it all unfold herself.
Except for the guild's broken signboard.
It was an unavoidable...
At any rate, I suppose the next step is to get these birds to...
And if that doesn't work, I've heard that spies from Lee...
Yes, that means the operation was a success!
So far. Once we get someone to reveal who the mastermind behind all this is, that's when the real work begins.
I'm sure that person is in hiding somewhere far removed from the expo. But as far as our deal with the curatorium goes, I think that's a wrap.
Shouldn't we update Nefer then?
First, we need to figure out what we can learn from these agents.
Smoother than expected. You're thinking about Nefer's final request, huh? Let's see. If you feel like it's missing something...
Excuse me? Are you the Traveler? Yehuda needs you back at the expo venue as soon as possible. I'm sorry, I don't know the details. All she said...
Now let's get a move on! Either I throw the guild under the bus, or I get on the bad side of a terrifying merc captain. Oh, could this get any worse? Get it together, Yehoda.
Let's try not to get too worked up.
Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. What happened? You're here! Please, you've got that! You're asking me! The guild has people keeping watch over the storage area. Beto? Wait!
The guild asked us to keep our goods stored on the designated shelves. I had a few but when I came to check on things just...
And each ballista is super dangerous!
Well, all the prototypes have a failsafe designed to prevent unauthorized use, so it could be worse. Still...
The guild will make sure of that. If you could... Do we have to tell her?
Honesty is the...
I know, it's just... Miss Yehoda... What do you three...
There's something you want to tell me, isn't there?
Well, Neb's been obsessed with the ballistas ever since we got... It seemed like he was interested in them too. Ever since this morning, we haven't been able to reach...
And?
I don't think Uncle Ashvapati... Ashvapati works for the guild. Wait, so now it's a... Ashvapati works for the guild is never gonna...
He made those toys the kids were selling, right? If he's a tech guy... Those fail-safes I meant...
So... Uh-oh...
Could be. I mean, let's put it this way. There aren't a... Why don't you take these kids to the curatorium and see what you...
Got it! Hold up! We can't... No! Of course...
You want to look out for these kids.
I promised I would.
Good, because I'm looking out for them too. That's why I want to find their uncle as soon as possible. No matter what he...
Guess... we're...
Take these kids to the curatorium.
Will do!
Well, this complicates things. Here I was hoping the trouble would start and end with you two. But no matter. This will all...
I wouldn't be so... I'm starting to wonder... I wouldn't be so flippant. So the real culprit could make their move.
It's all still up in the air right now.
Uncle Ashvapati isn't our real uncle, but he is our guardian. He told us we all came from the same band of eremites in the desert. But apparently, we've been traveling from place to place with him for as long as I could.
Their eyes.
What about them?
I'm just... About a decade ago, there was a band of eremites who, seemingly out of nowhere, leveraging that advantage, they built a number of highly advanced weapons and sold them. The conflicts in the desert became even bloodier as a result. While the other groups were tearing each other to shreds, these newly minted arms traders, but before long, their own weapons were turned against them. And as the flames of conflict engulfed none of the weapons survived. And so, in the wake of that destruction...
That's terrible.
In the desert, it's kill or be killed. If this happened in Fontaine or Liyue, I'm sure the perpetrator... From what they've told us...
Which means their guardian is likely one of the few survivors as well.
Sounds like it.
No! Uncle Ashford, no matter what happened back then, I'm sure he's good at building things, but all he does is...
I'm sorry. All we can do...
So?
From our interrogations, we've learned that in 2 days, the person behind all this has a meeting planned to collect... But if Ashvapati is part of this and the leader learns what happened, there's no chance he risks...
Then let's focus our efforts on Ashvapati. If he stole the prototypes, there's bound to be a trail. I'm confident
What can I do to help?
I work best in the shadows. As soon as I've got a location, though, he's on...
That does sound like the most—
Seizure?
Hey! Don't worry
Okay.
Looks like I'll need to enlist your services.
He who wishes.
Just got word from Yelan. Looks like she managed to track down Ashvapati. Come on! Let's go meet up with the others!
Took me a bit longer than I expected, but I found where he's hiding.
Let me just be sure of one thing. We're dealing with someone who has extremely dangerous weaponry in his hands. If it comes to it, are you prepared to handle the worst-case scenario?
Absolutely.
Let me just be sure of one thing. We're dealing with someone—
Yeah, we've got this. My crew—
I'll take you at—
I know you said you wanted to keep this operation small, but I still thought you could use some backup. So, I chose a few promising young Spina members to help out. Yes, we're ready to roll then!
Now that you're here, I guess we can get this show on the road.
Wait!
I'm sorry, you can't come with us. You need to stay at the expo like—
We know. It's just... Do you...
I wish I could answer that question, but it would just—
He's been gone for 2 days now, and he just left us, but if that's true, then that means he must have been involved in making and selling weapons in the past too. That's not for us to say. Take a look around the expo. There are plenty of other people. Really? The same is true for your uncle. Whatever he may have done in the past, the real question we need to ask— In Fontaine, we have a long and complicated process in place. Yeah. How about this? I'll make sure that Miss Chevras and Miss Yelan promise to bring your— Then you can ask him yourself.
Thanks, miss.
This situation is complicated and unpredictable. It's alright.
Regardless, it's a promise we have to keep. After all.
Then, let's...
Stop right there!
We missed him.
Looks like he left behind plenty of evidence. These records look—
Yeah. Doesn't seem very—
What is it?
Remember when I said this group's cover was ironclad? Like the one time they slipped up, it broke the case wide open. We found—
It was a similar story on our end.
And now that same manifest shows up here.
So...
Unless it wasn't a slip-up at all. How does the same clue get left behind?
No. Almost like he let us—
Look at how it's positioned.
You think he knew we would come here?
If he did, he's a more impressive opponent.
Let's keep going. We can— Search the area.
Strange.
It's the display model that goes with the prototype. Guess that does make him our thief.
What's worse is that, with his technical background, I bet he managed to bypass the—
You're saying our guy has a battle-ready ballista and—
Something isn't adding—
That's a question for another time.
Something isn't adding up. All the evidence suggests that he was here alone. This situation seems more complicated than we imagined. It looks—
You don't think he's working for them?
Unlikely. He lured us to Nodcry, prepared those weapons on his own, deliberate—
Well, if we want to get to the bottom of this, that would seem to be our last—
To the officers of the Special Security, Chishing. You certainly live up to your reputation. I doubt my secret hiding spot will be as— I'm just glad I no longer have to run. It all started with a Kashara War researcher. He had dedicated his life to the pursuit of knowledge. But when he found himself in the desert, could you—
Researchers like you are a dime a dozen. SWAT is a— No, son. Just still trying to figure out why— You got somewhere to go?
Not really.
Now you're talking like desert.
What would I do?
Gather foods, guard out. Of course, if you have something you're good at, you're welcome to show it off.
All I know is—
Weapons?
Yeah. I love studying them. I believe the essence of Kashara War research is embodied in weaponry. My lifelong goal has always been to become a so I might have borrowed a few sensitive texts without permission, but
the academia could have 1,001 reasons for exiling you out here, and it still wouldn't matter to me, son.
Hi. I can help upgrade your weaponry. That should come in handy in a dangerous place like the desert, surely.
True, weapons are essential to life here, but when it comes to protecting the people here—
Overkill? Really?
Our group is lucky. Our ancestors learned how to protect the Plus, we're pretty far off the beaten path. All in all, we don't have to travel to find water, There are plenty of ways to die in the desert, but behind—
I see. Guess I could do some odd jobs then.
I've heard you Kashara scholars are handy with all kinds of gadgets. You could always make something for the kids.
You mean like—
Yes, if you wouldn't mind. It'll give them something to—
Alright then. And just like that, a Kashara War scholar at the cutting edge of his field. It got boring from time to time. But all in all, those days were quite pleasant. Looking back now, I wish I could have lived like that until the end of my days. But then, those despicable people showed up. Don't rush me.
Oh, they've got a lot of nerve showing their faces back here.
Send the gem? It has been a while.
Well, we have a right to this oasis too. Our ancestors were part of the group that discovered it. You hated this place. After that giant sandstorm when everyone else was trying to figure out how— Because I knew better than to be stubborn. Stay in one place too long around— You abandoned this place. If we'd done the same, the oasis wouldn't even exist anymore. You gave up your right to be here a long time ago.
I heard they joined another band of Eremites after leaving us, but—
Chief, should we drive him off? I'd like to see you try. I'm warning you. You won't get rid of us that easily.
Leave them be. This oasis has always been big enough to sustain more than one group of people. It's not worth spilling blood. All that matters is keeping the people here safe.
At the time, I didn't think much of it. Just Khaim Wazet being the kind-hearted man he always had been. And so normal life continued, much unchanged. Well, I often found myself flipping through my collection of blueprints and sketches. The ruined drakes scattered around Sumeru were of particular interest to me. As far as I knew, no one had been able to analyze or reproduce the technology within those mechanisms. But I was able to design a kind of lure to bait them into attacking a specific target, in effect, turning them into a weapon. Somehow, the new arrivals at the Oasis must have caught...
Hope you don't mind me asking, but is that a weapon?
I do.
Rumor is you used to be a researcher at the academia.
What do you want?
I want to team up. The rules and red tape that got you kicked out of the academia, they don't exist in the... But what if...
What are you...
Me and my men can get you what you need. We've always had a good eye for business. Just never the right product. But this thing right here, the different bands of Eremites are going to shell out Mora left and right to get their hands on it.
You want to sell it?
It's a win-win. You provide the goods, and I earn enough Mora from these people to fund the research of your dreams.
I don't know.
I understand what you're worried about, but listen, it won't come. These people don't think bigger than this place. They don't get involved in conflict. I mean, come on.
You've made a bad name for yourself around here.
Well, it's your choice. So I'll ask you again. Do you want to finally develop the weapons you've been dreaming of and realize your...
How I wish I'd made the right choice back then.
Yeah, we increased our prices.
So, here really is money.
Cash is king. That's just business.
Fine. I'm done.
What are you talking about?
I know what the weapons have been used for, and I refuse...
An accomplice? Listen, that's got nothing to do with...
Can't you sell more than just weapons?
If you want to make the big Mora, you gotta push what sells. That's just how it is.
And that right...
Fine. I've made more than enough to leave this dump in the dust anyway. If you...
What was that? Kayam was... How did this happen?
You won't find a tribe in this desert without enemies. People have tried to steal water from this oasis in the past, but Kayam was...
You sold weapons to his enemies.
It was the perfect excuse to drive up the price.
It was only later that I found out. This wasn't. I didn't chase after them or try to hold them accountable. But once the weapons I designed were turned against us, in the end. And now, you know the full account of my crimes. I've been raising them ever since. While this confession is for the kids to read too. I know I'm in no position to make requests, but back then...
Jeez.
He's after the same target as us.
He even lured us to not cry to help.
I think I know what he's planning to do with those...
Then we need to find him ASAP! It sounds like he's about to do something...
I can't just let him get rid of our target either. This crime ring runs deep. Oh?
You got something?
He knew we'd be out of the picture investigating this place. I think he decided to spring the
Oh, snap. He's not working.
The meeting will be happening any time.
Ashvapati.
It's been a while, Senator.
How did you find this?
All these years. and the signal you use for the
Useless bunch of idiots.
Oh, I think that might take a...
No. There's no way...
Unless, of course, someone deliberately... If they hadn't taken your agents out of the equation...
So now...
No. The authority...
Is that Fatui tech? Listen, I know you're mad that I've been racking up Mora without you all these years. But it looks like you still got it.
After everything that happened...
Because what's the alternative? After Kayemwazet took you in, you really convinced yourself. What you should have learned is that banking on loyalty and belong in the desert, my people live by one rule and one rule alone. Just look at me. When there's Mora to be earned in the desert, I'm a desert.
You think everyone is
a lowlife? There's nothing more. You're talking to a renowned Fontanian philanthropist who lives in the Vasari Passage and spends his days going from one grand banquet.
Are you...
Clearly there's no reasoning with you, but if you want me dead so bad, why'd you...
Don't you worry. I brought plenty of firepower.
What the... Are you crazy?
Yes, that's the plan.
He's lost his mind. Get him! Start breaking his bones until he removes...
Hold it right there, all of you!
The Maison Gardiennage!
You got here sooner than I expected.
Hey! What's that in the sky? Looks like bad news.
Ashvapati, you have my word that these people will face the judgment of the...
Fontanian justice is too much.
Stubborn fool.
I don't deserve them.
What is it you feel you need to atone for?
You're from Liyue, right? Your ancestors were the first people, surely. It's choices like that which make Liyue what it is today. But me? I chose to use my research skills to create weapons of...
Sounds like you don't know as much as you think about fireworks. They might be harmless.
What?
That's right. Fireworks and firecrackers were originally developed for use as weapons. Over time, evil spirits learn to fear the sight of flames. The peace we enjoy today isn't because we chose to make toys. The weapons are what secured us the peace in the first. It's people, not weapons, that commit acts of evil. And when people are as bent on destruction as...
Time is running out.
Relax. Now that we have these guys in custody, I think we can find a way of repurposing these...
I knew they were looking for trouble, that they messed with the wrong manager. always been part of the show.
No funny business! I never imagined the Guizhong ballista.
If you'll agree to come with us and answer some questions, it would be a big help to—
Of course. You'll have my full cooperation.
Honestly, me neither. I'm sure a case— As for these arms dealers, though, I can confidently say that none of them will be— I know. There's no sentence the court can give them that will satisfy you. But at least the trial will be a public declaration of their crimes, considering the alternative was them dying in obscurity to a revenge—
What do you think they did with Ashvapati in the end? Everyone's in one place!
Now that we are on the other side of this incident, I suggest we put any remaining questions to—
Understood. Well, there's been no serious harm to me or any of my compatriots. And with the arms dealing—
I appreciate your flexibility. I'll need all this for you. Given your association with the Voynich Guild, I suspect the boss of the Curator—
Then what do you propose, Miss Chevreuse?
While pursuing one of the suspects in this case, it was unfortunately necessary for me to—
Is that an official
What I'm suggesting is that I don't file charges against Ashvapati. He's—
Deal.
Huh! That was surprising.
Uncle Ashvapati!
They told us the whole story.
If you'd been less trusting of the promises these men made to you back then, the way I see it, your crime wasn't the weapons research itself.
Yeah.
Well then, what are you waiting for?
Children.
Traveler, Yelan. On behalf of the Fontaine authorities, it has been a pleasure working—
I have plenty of other business to attend to.
Looks like you're—
I guess, but even if they won't arrest me, I still—
After you joined us, it didn't take me long to find out that you'd lied about nearly everything. I actually consider the desert my home too. Thanks to the Traveler, I now know the full story. And my, what a story.
Are you—
I mean, obviously I can't let you stay— I'd recommend that you take these—
Why?
The desert has been plagued by seemingly endless conflict since the Sumeru of today is a different world than what it once was. With Lesser Lord Kusanali at the—
I'm flattered. Sure. We could put up a few tents and—
Where there's Mora, there's always a way. Hello, my dear customer.
So Mora is the answer, huh? Oh.
Don't take her so literally. She's just doing her thing. Sure can, huh? Ta-da! I present to you one magical gemstone simply planted in the ground, and a spring will instantly start growing. Before long, you'll have yourself a full—
What the— Goodness. They always say you can find everything at the Nodcry trade—
Actually, this could be your lucky day. The mage who tasked me with— Needless to say, I could have found far more—
Whatever keeps the
Good question. I got it! How about I charge you whatever you three kids earned? I think that would keep the kids in.
Deal!
Well, this was a strange turn of events.
I think it's safe to say that this was one of the